Alright, Twitch. Notification. Manage your channel from your phone. What is this about? Oh, I suppose. There's the edit profile, the dashboard, which I guess lets me change the channel name and what I'm playing, my subscriptions and presents. Where's the chat? You would think you'd be able to control chat from phone, Twitch. Okay. Maybe I just need to learn more about technologies or whatnot. So, hey, good evening, everybody. This is Miles Luigi. We're doing this stream Sunday instead of Tuesday, just because there's, like, I guess I could say big life things coming up for me, coming up ahead. Not just the fact that I started a class not too long ago, and it's going to be my final class, and I'm going to be graduating this upcoming December, but along with that, I am moving to another apartment in that move. I actually ended up starting this Tuesday. Yay, moving stuff. So, like, I literally can't stream this upcoming Tuesday, and I missed last week because I wanted to get work done on this portfolio. So it's like, alright, I don't want to leave you guys hanging dry and without anything for a while. Life sucks. Well, okay. Don't take that literally. Just take that as you get older, you get more responsibilities, you have to do more things. And I guess my past history of staying up till 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 in the morning to do things, like editing videos and making videos, for example, is finally catching up to me. And the life of basically living during the day, during the workday, off of coffee and whatnot, and other forms of caffeine. I think it's finally starting to catch me, and my body's just going, no, you can't do that anymore, Miles Luigi. And it's just like, ugh. In any case, it looks like I've got a couple of Kokoms already just sitting in my Discord, just ready to go. So why don't we get them into the fray? Make sure you guys can hear them, and then we'll get started with some more pro mode. Evening, everybody.
Hey, Miles.
You
Hello.
went and interrupted yourself.
I went and I interrupted myself. Okay.
I was listening to you saying you were going to add us to the chat.
Okay.
But yeah, how's everyone doing tonight? Hope you're all doing well, because I've been having a freaking fantastic day in the world of Pokemon Nuzlocking.
Oh, fun. Remind me again, that's the challenge where you have to, like, get rid of your Pokemon when they die, right?
Yeah, the basic Nuzlocke rules are you get the first Pokemon you encounter in every route you enter, which is new. That's what you have to capture. If you fail to catch it, your encounter is forfeit, and if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and must either be released or placed in a box.
Okay. Well then, good luck with that run. It's already been 2 weeks and I've kind of forgot where I was.
Pokemon less than half an hour ago, so.
Oh jeez.
I am 4 badges deep, so I'm doing good, all things considered.
Alright.
Where did we leave off here? I guess you're midway
We
through
left
chapter
off
6.
starting chapter 6, yes.
Yes, so I have the magical bean in the fertile soil, and I think I was going to go get the water gem for...
The water stone, which, have you already been to see Lily? I believe.
Yeah, I think that's where I ended off the last stream,
so-
because we went to go fight the
so
Amazing
we have-
Daisy.
Right, so you have to go.
That's right, I missed
west.
half of that stream. And watch that later.
So now I have to remember how to get to Lily, and I remember you have to fight some Lakitus, and do I even have a
You mean
blueberry for you?
Rose.
Yes, I do. Or Rose. I forgot all the names of the flowers, honestly, in flower
Yeah,
fields.
the first one you meet is Petunia. That one with the crystal tree is Posey. The Waterstone one is Lily, and the Rose is Rosie. So there you go.
Did you end up getting the Flower Saver badge on
He
the
did.
the first
He
path?
did.
Okay.
In
if
fact, that
you're
was
talking
actually
about-
one of the first things I told him when he got into that area.
If you're talking about the one in the well, I don't think I got that one yet, so... Well, let's get some free
Yeah, I
time
remember you
here.
mentioning the Happy Flower badge. I don't remember whether the
Oh
flower...
yeah, it was the happy flower. That's right. That was the one where you get that from the tree by hitting the middle, right, then left. Of course, Miles struck the left tree first.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh wait, this is a thing. I totally forgot.
Oh no, increased defense.
God.
How will you deal with
Plus-
that?
Plus 3 defense. Wow, that's buff.
I'm gonna leave the green magic Kippa with 1 HP and running away. Yeah, no super guarding here, Pro Bagel, so I gotta use strategy. Did I do this wrong? I remember this being something.
Shock and awe. Strategy? What is this
Strategy.
concept?
Yeah, there's like a hidden block to the left of that, and then you have to jump on the other one to get another hidden block above it.
Yeah, you already effed it up though. Then
You'll be coming back multiple times. It's cool.
You come back at least once more, so.
Let's get the free kill on the Magikarp this time. So now I've realized the disadvantage of trying to do Twitch chat on my phone is that my phone turns off after 5 minutes. So maybe I should just put it on my additional monitor instead. I cannot see chat.
Actually, Darth Mohawk, I believe in Vanilla, Hallway Bowser raises his defense by 3 when he uses the Star Art because he has a natural defense of 1 in Vanilla. Though we'll see how that's changed come Chapter 8 in Pro mode here.
Yeah, 3 sounds correct. He actually has totally different elemental damage or elemental defense tables for when he's in that state and when he's not.
Yeah, when he's in that state, he's even immune to piercing damage.
Oh, damn. Interesting.
And of course, in the final fight, he's completely invincible when he powers up.
Not that you would ever see it, but he also does twice as much damage, so...
Yes.
I've seen it.
I have. Believe
The
me.
first time I played the game, I didn't know that he had infinite defense, nor did I know he had double damage.
Yeah, I mean, I was still a bit of a Paper Mario noob the first time I played the original Paper Mario.
Oh lord, Bizap's in the maze. Ugh.
Oh, really? Well, that's gonna make things interesting.
Indeed.
I believe in Vanilla, the Lakitus have 3 attacks, so they'll probably be doing 6 damage.
We'll find out pretty quickly here, because I'm going to get that Tattle in right away. Knock over the other Spinies, because I haven't guarded a single thing this stream, so...
I wouldn't bother taking him out, given that they'll just probably end up making more.
That's a
Assuming
good point.
that's a thing they can do in this game.
Hey, Yankee Gal. My week's been alright, more or less. Pokemon Nuzlocke is,
20 HP.
it's a thing.
Okay. Yeah, I know they're gonna make more.
That is definitely not how much HP Lakitus had in Vanilla. In Vanilla, they only had 12.
I know they're gonna spawn more, but let's try to get some heavy damage down on all of them. There we go. How much damage do I do on a jump right now? Well, Merly, thank you for coming right in right now. I appreciate it.
More than you...
Do Lakitus have defense?
They didn't in the original game, I don't think.
No, they don't have defense here either. I guess Air Raid actually got nerfed by a damage because in Vanilla it does 6
Yeah,
damage.
yeah, Air Raid's 5 now.
Still better than Mega Bomb.
That's true. That's
Probably
true.
equal to what it was supposed to be.
Oh,
Let's
man.
be honest though, everything else is better than Mega Bomb.
Unfortunately.
I mean, Tidal Wave is just strictly better. You can easily get 6 unless you have like a lot of visual lag.
I'm not the best at Tidal Wave, but it is probably my best option right now.
Although that one costs 9 FP. So the same as Air Raid and 1 less than Mega Bomb.
Oh yeah, this, I suppose, Bizaps and whatnot have a really just dumb and difficult, like, attack to, counter, so I could see Chill Out actually being useful here if it just bothers you. Well-timed jumps, everybody.
Timing is everything.
Indeed.
Yeah, you could use Dizzy Attack to stop the Oh yeah, Chill Out as well, I guess.
Dizzy attack.
Just gives you a free wait a turn on them as well.
I'm debating if I should use the star power or if I should just use one of my partners. You know what, let's use the star power just because this kills them perfectly.
Hey, look, a use for Starstorm.
Yes, let's do it just for that.
That's a 4? How did I play this whole game without knowing they were 4? That's how little HP 3 is in the original game. Because I swear they were 3 in the original game.
They are. I have played the original Paper Mario.
I don't
more
think
times
I've
than
ever
you've
not killed one in 1 hit in Pro Mode, not knowing they were 4 instead of 3. That's funny.
Jeez. Well, that's alright. I just got smacked by one, so I better play it careful, or a small heal would be good. I mean, I'm already decently leveled. They are not giving me that many star points. So, yeah, there's that last Bizhawk there. What do I have for healing items, actually? Do I have anything that's, like, not much? I don't want to use any of these healing items, but at the same time, if he smacks me, I am dead. I guess I'll take that death. Is he gonna come down, or can I sneak into the pipe? I'm gonna sneak into the pipe. If I can get into the pipe. Okay, okay.
Can you guard first strikes? I know you can
Yes.
sometimes in this
Yes,
game.
you can.
But sometimes they give you very little time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the paratroopers in Chapter 1, actually.
Alright, here's where we have to do a little bit of backtracking, because we have to get the crystal berry in order to get the water stone, in order to give it back to, what was it, Lily again?
I think you get
Yes.
a silver beast switch at some point.
Alright, was there any secrets in this room my I Spy didn't kick off?
No, there are no hidden star panels in that room.
Okay. I take it you've been playing that Mario vs. Rabbids game, Yankee Gal? From what I've heard, it is surprisingly good for what it is, so props.
I've actually been watching Wanderbots play through it. In fact, I actually need to catch up on that at some point, but yeah, from what I'm seeing, despite the fact that it is mostly focused on the rabbits, the concept, it's pretty well executed, and definitely feels very XCOM-y in its difficulty gradually increasing over time. You know, the enemies getting skills, chain together combos, that sort of thing. It's neat.
Oh, jeez, I'm landing right on the enemy after getting a shooting star. Oh, Lord. I should probably just run. Run! Go take a free heal and get back to it. So, but yeah, I could see myself actually enjoying that game if I wanted to pick it up, just because I like Fire Emblem games, and I know it looks pretty similar to that because it's XCOM, and XCOM is pretty similar to Fire Emblem. So,
Yeah, and Fire Emblem is similar to Pokemon in some respects. So it's turn-based strategy RPG. You can't.
It's all basically Pong.
Well, when you put it that way, I suppose. But whatever.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that, but I did get Metroid Samus Returns. And I have never beaten a Metroid game. I've only played a few hours of the original and a few hours of Super. And I'm already pretty decently far into it.
Oh, there
I
you
am
go.
enjoying it.
That's good. That's good. That's one game I do have to pick up. So,
The first of many for me. Because in the next month come Pokemon Gold, Cuphead if I end up playing that, and Superstar Saga, and then Odyssey, obviously.
I actually wouldn't mind getting the remade Superstar Saga game because I'm actually kind of happy that that game is actually getting love again.
I've forgotten this since the last stream. I'm sure you guys brought this up, but Rough Puffs were never able to charge in the original game, were they?
no.
They were not. That is a new addition to promo.
Okay, so that's just totally new then. I thought that was, but I wasn't sure.
Wait till you see Huff and Puff's Super Boss Edition.
Just every damage puts out a full health one of them.
Alright, let's see if we can avoid the
I haven't
Bizhawk.
actually done any of the super bosses yet, so that wasn't a spoiler.
I will
Okay.
say that Huff and Puff's Super Boss fight is very interesting, especially with the Tough Puffs. And yes, that is their official name.
Yeah. I always get them and Rough Puffs mixed up.
Alright, did all the Bizzaps in the maze respawn? They totally did. I probably should put on something like Dizzy Attack so I don't have to worry about jumping
Or
on them.
chill out.
Or chill
See,
chill out.
I think even if you had, I think even if you hadn't gone back to Toad Town, they would have respawned. Because you would have been 2 screens away.
True enough.
I don't think
That
I
is the
have
thing.
chill out, so dizzy attack it is.
Oh right, chill outs you have to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you get that from Merlot. Actually, on my last vanilla run of Paper Mario, that is actually one of the earliest badges that I did buy because I'm just like, I'm gonna try and go through this game, this particular run, without getting first struck.
I haven't done it yet, but I'm definitely way more in danger of getting first struck in this game than in TTYD usually. There's only like 2 enemies in TTYD that are like consistently ones that I have trouble not getting first struck by. And they're the 2 on the moon.
Where you're already moving
Yes,
slow.
the Z-Yucks and the Moon Plus, right?
The Z-Yucks and the Z-Yucks.
Oh jeez,
Well,
yeah.
Z is Z, so...
You get one laser that
That was
smacks
the
you,
joke.
yeah.
I used to be able to consistently super guard the lasers, but on my last TTYD run, I'm just like, what is with my timing? I mean, I still got it more often than not, but it's just like...
See, my first time through the game, I was decent at super guarding the Z-Yuxes, so then when I fought a Cross-Yux,
Yeah, cross yucks.
I tried super guarding it because it was pretty much the same attack. Missed, and then got immobilized. I'm like, okay, let's never do that again.
Yeah, by the way, that fight's impossible to win in impossible mode.
Which?
The double cross yuxes?
The 2 cross yuxes after you
Yeah, I can
fail
see
to
that.
on the moon.
Because you
they
can't use
spawn
star
2
power, yeah.
mini cross-
Yeah, they're
yeah,
immune
they
to
also
anything,
spawn 2
anyway.
mini cross yuxes.
Jeez, you don't have a partner that can knock out all the cross yuxes? I guess not.
I mean, they spawn 2 at a time,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have any way of inflicting status on them.
No, they're immune to like everything. So, Darth Mohawk cross yuxes are the most difficult variant of the X-Not, like X-shaped enemies that like shoot beams at you and spawn shields and whatnot.
Yeah, because, first of all, they spawn 2 mini cross yuxes at the end of their turn at the start of Mario's turn. Second, their lasers immobilize Mario and the partner. And also, when they have 4 mini cross yuxes, they barrage you with immobilization lasers, so it's pretty difficult.
I'm thinking I'd benefit from having the FP here, so let's put that into FP. Even though 35 HP is an odd number, and odd numbers are nice. That'll be next
I think
level
the
up.
odd matters a little less when it's that high.
Yeah. Alright, so last tidbit of backtracking we have to do, and then we can move on forward with chapter 6. Remind me, what color berry did the well need again? Was it blue, red, or yellow?
Blue.
Blue? Okay, so we'll have to also get that. Not that menu.
I wonder if they change the enemy he throws at you if you give him the wrong color.
I don't believe he does.
You should throw in a red one just in case, since it's on the way.
I could do that. About to say, am I full on items? I think I am. No, I got room for one more. Okay, so yeah, we could... I'm about to say, I need to pick up a bubbleberry for that one puzzle. So I think I'll just feed the one flower the bubbleberry, and then we'll go to the well. There we go. Hey, Evening Frog. Frogzard, I take that is? I almost called you Frog Lizard. Frogzard.
Yeah, it's Frogzard.
Probably a pun on Charizard. Glad to see you online. Yeah, as I mentioned at the very beginning of the stream, I'm going to be moving stuff to a new apartment starting this upcoming Tuesday, so like I'm going to have literally no time to stream this week, and because I kind of left you dry last week, I'm like, I should do something. I should at minimum complete Chapter 6, so that's my goal for today.
Which, to be fair, at the rate you're progressing through, it shouldn't take too much longer, honestly. I'd say you could probably wrap up Chapter 6 in, like, the next 30-45 minutes or so.
It depends how much trouble Huff and Puck and I suppose Spike gives me, so...
Yeah, he did 4 damage in the original, so he'll be doing 8.
I totally forgot about this Jam and Jelly. I can't pick that up right now. Oh man, I'm like, hey wait, what about this room? I don't think I even showed that off in my Let's Play,
Do you
that
have
gem and
honey
jelly.
syrups on you?
Yes, yes I do.
You could drop a honey syrup.
I could drop a
Well,
honey
it's too
syrup
late
for
now
jam and
because
jelly.
The item already vanished.
I can go back. I didn't touch it, so we're good. But yeah, maybe I should have picked that up and thrown away one of my honey syrups. Do I
Just
need
kill a
FP?
bunch of Amazy Daisies. They drop jam and jellies 1/200th of the time.
Well, I don't think that Spike would actually have backup because he's the kind of dude that's always solo.
Well, that is part of his character, so yeah, if he has backup, like he's
Ooh, that
betraying his
reminds
character.
me, Miles.
What's
just
up?
an idea. After you beat Spike, save state at the question he asks you, and show off all the responses Spike gives.
Oh. So, original Paper Mario, that doesn't make a difference, so... But I think it'll be cool to show off.
Yeah, just for those who are curious about what he says for each different answer, since you can only choose one.
Yeah, I
unless
feel like
you've
I
already
always just
saved
pick the
and
last one.
Yeah, wise Spike indeed.
Alright, here we go.
Just like Flavio's lines for all 4 things he says. Like, I'm sure they're all great, but I can't pick all 4 every time.
You have the option of, like, romance, thrills, adventure, and money, I think it is?
Romance,
Yeah.
thrills, emotion, and money.
Emotion, okay. Alright, let's go down this path. Or wait, no, this path doesn't have any
I hope
berries.
that bubble stays there.
I don't think it does.
Oh shoot, do I need to go get another bubble berry then?
You probably will.
There's a red berry on the way to the blueberry if you wanted to try it out. Or to the well, rather.
I don't want to fight any of these guys right now. Urgh.
Oh yeah, Mohawk has a point. That's another funny thing about Lakalulu.
Oh yeah, good point, Darth Mohawk. You get asked if you're gonna show mercy, and then you can say no, and she bonks you, and she asks you again. So.
Yeah, she chucks a spiny right at your face.
All right, let's get to that well.
Yeah, no, if I remember right, I think it's the enemy squid you can get for throwing in the wrong berry is either 1 Crazy Daisy or 2 Bazams.
Neither of which are at all a problem, so I'll be very sad if it's still that.
Alright, let's plop on that feeling fine. There we go. Looks like we've got a Crazy Daisy. And it pits us against a single Crazy Daisy and a single Bizap.
Okay, so maybe that's just the default all the time. I'm not sure.
Do you have all 3 power badges on?
I think I
just
have
that.
Power Plus, All or Nothing at the moment. Oh, I suppose
Yeah.
I'll take a maple syrup. Alright, throw it on the blueberry now.
Nice.
There we go. So yeah, as we level up our FP more, I might be switching out the Flower Fanatic for just a standard Flower Saver, because we just have the FP to use, but not right now. I kind of like the Flower Fanatic a lot.
Flower Fanatic is basically 2 Flower Savers in 1 anyway, so there's no point.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so let's go find out if we need to go get another Bubble Berry.
I'm reasonably certain that you're gonna have to.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, never mind about that. Looks like my my idea of routing this totally failed. I am a bad speedrunner. I routed it poorly. You guys get to listen to the depressing Flower Fields music some more.
I mean, it is one of my favorite tracks in the game, personally.
Personally, I prefer the depressing Sun Tower theme. It sounds so
Oh, that one's so
good.
good. Oh gosh, you should go back and show the normal Sun theme after that.
Oh, okay,
Although
I
the
can do
problem
that.
is you need another Bubble Berry for that. Actually, no, you don't. You have Lackluster at that point.
Yeah, so it's like, fuck it. Don't need bubble berries anymore. Screw this. Also, how quickly you want to beat Huff and Puff depends on if you want to get the Ultra Boots immediately or not after you get Lackluster.
It does make a difference.
Yeah, I didn't bother getting him beforehand.
Personally, I always get the Ultra Boots before I even go off to the northeastern section.
Yeah, I usually do, but I didn't for this, just to challenge myself a bit.
We'll try it
That worked out
without
for
first, and if I think it makes a difference, I'll go get them.
Have you never gotten that super block?
I told
We're
him
gonna
to save it for Lackluster.
Yeah.
In fact, I told him to save both super blocks for Lackluster.
Why? Why would
Because
you ever
that's what
use
I
Hurricane?
Because increased Spiny Surge and Spiny Flip damage.
But Air Raid and Tidal Wave.
Uh-huh. And Huff and Puff splits off more Tough Puffs the more damage you do to them.
I mean, at that point, maybe I should just use Mega Bomb.
No.
I have never once not upgraded Lackluster last. For Cloud9 I could see, but the other one is, the second upgrade is just totally, utterly pointless as far as I'm concerned. Both in the original and this.
I mean, it's just my preference to double upgrade Lackluster after a game, because it's like, why not, right?
See, the trick with Tidal Wave is right at the end of the move, just spam buttons. And hope you get a couple random lucky ones in there. You get 7 or 8 damage pretty consistently.
Alright. I'm about to say, who do I want to shock, but then I remember I have Watt who can just, go in and hit him, so...
Actually, you don't want to do that, because Watt doesn't do any damage to them.
Watt just killed him. We're good.
What? Oh, I guess it's just only immune to Thunderbolts and Thunder Rages, then.
No, I'm pretty sure they'd be the same element. Maybe it's Huff and Puff you're thinking of?
Maybe. Because I know that Watt's Electro Dash, Thunderbolts, and Thunder Rages don't work on Huff and Puff, so... Yeah, maybe it's just that.
Here's the room with the shooting star. I literally always miss until the cutscene.
Yeah.
But it's just
true.
Very painfully obvious that it's there. I mean, you don't have the space anyway, but
Alright. There we go. So yeah, provided Spike doesn't totally throw me for a curveball, and this is pro mode, it could happen. Let's go ahead and hit save state here, and then I don't even feel like adjusting my badges. See what I can do with what I've got on right now.
He doesn't even have any statuses to afflict you with, so you should be fine.
I have feeling fine on.
Mohawk, I'm pretty sure that mustache is actually the sun's mouth, but I could be wrong.
yeah, according to the data I ripped from Clover's tool of the original game, both Huff and Puff and Tough Puff are immune to electric attacks.
Okay, so Goombario's tattle is just I have no clue what this guy's name is. Good, thank you. Oh, good.
Alright, his HP is unchanged from the original.
Oh, good. He should be a piece of cake, provided he doesn't have a super move to use on me.
Huh. I guess his attack power probably was moved then.
He's probably got 2 damage dodges on.
Yeah, I do have both damage dodges on right now.
But do you also have Defend Plus or no?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Oh, in that case, he does nothing to you.
Power of defense.
Yay,
Easy.
defense!
In a game where there
Easy
is
money.
no piercing.
I mean, your only defense piercing is the D down jump,
Don't
D down
forget-
pound, and watt, right?
Yeah.
Now you've got defense
and D-down
piercing,
jump.
potentially.
Don't
I
forget to
am.
save state before
Enemies just
the,
don't.
choice there. Seriously, don't forget the save state before the choice.
Sure. Alright, so first, Mario, please forgive him. I'm like, don't forgive. He's really sweet. Please don't take him away. Smack. And then rest if we want to forgive him. Okay. Alright, here's the 4 choices. So for myself, for world peace for no reason or why. Let's do these in reverse order. Why? Why do you even want to know?
The name doesn't matter. The rest of the dialogue is normal.
Alright. Once we get to the converged dialogue tree then. Alright, load state. I do this for no reason at all. Like, there's no point to life. Alright. That's cool. I want to do it. I'm doing this for world peace! And last but not least, I'm narcissistic. I do this for myself. And that's, I guess, now going to be our canonical answer.
Basically.
So Lucky Lester slash Spike slash Michael gives up his paycheck to join Mario. So hooray!
It's not like he really got paid to begin with.
Bowser doesn't pay any of his minions. All of his budget goes towards the castles. Actually, before I pick up the shooting star, I better make sure I have room in my item inventory for it. I do. Okay, good. Yeah, you can definitely see it once the cutscenes start kicking in. But before then, it's like really easy to miss. Alright, so now that we have Spike, we have to go kill the Cloud Machine, and after we kill the Cloud Machine, we can A, talk to the Sun, and B, take on Huff. Oh, that's right, the star piece up here. Go away, Bizap. Ugh.
That particular Bizap is actually kind of a pain in the ass and a little bit of a ruiner for speedruns.
I can imagine.
Because you have to hope and pray it doesn't decide to aggro and go to where the bubble is.
Alright, well, I might as well get that upgrade block down over here since we were saving it for Lackluster. I'll have to see if I can sneak my way past all the crazy daisies. I don't want to fight any of them. Dodge all the enemies.
And maybe get the jam and jelly now that you opened up the spot for it.
I could go get the jam and jelly, yeah. Not a bad idea. Ran into one of them. Grr. Well, let's try to use some invincibility frames after we hopefully run away. I've been pretty good at my runaways. Haha! I got past all of them. Unfortunately, I can't go into like paper mode. I have to run the other way back around. There's a spot in the fence that I could just see Mario going into paper mode to make it down from here. Right here.
Yeah, I actually see several spots.
There's several
Yeah.
spots, actually. Lord, line of 4. I don't want to have to deal with this, and I also don't want to deal with the consequences if I fail to run away. I have a good quick camera, right? Yeah. Let's just blow through that FP. Oh, 4 damage. That's exactly what Power Bomb does. Sweet. Or Power Bomb does 5, that's right, okay. 4 at Super Rank, 5 at Ultra Rank. Okay.
I still hate how they nerfed that, though.
Yeah.
It's like, use 3 BP to do, at this point, 4 damage with Coops. Or 3 FP. Or use 7 FP to do 1 more damage.
Mm-hmm.
I love how you both just tend to keep calling the Koopa Coops when it's clearly Cooper.
Cooper.
Did I say Coops? I thought I just said shell whatever thing.
No, you said Coops.
Yeah, whatever. They're all the same.
Not really.
No, and I use Cooper more than Coops, probably. Especially late in the game.
That's because Cooper is a fucking bro.
I'll say I've been making really good use out of Dizzy Shell this playthrough. I've probably used Dizzy Shell more in Pro Mode than I've ever done in Vanilla.
Something about a nice, be able to completely, like, debilitate every enemy in a battle move. For, like, what, 6 FP?
Oh, are you serious? I thought the items come back if you don't pick them up. The Jam and Jelly is
no,
gone.
I told you.
I have to go like to the little Oinks farm now, and probably also.
It's just one jam
I-
jelly.
okay.
It's not the end of the world.
Okay.
By the way, I'm not sure if you actually got the jam and jelly that was behind that one tree leading up to the volcano in Chapter 5.
I don't think so. I mean, I can always, rig jump
You can
attack.
backtrack it. Yeah, you can just
Ri-
backtrack it, but whatever.
Rig jump attack so I can get more Ultra
Or
Shrooms
just
Jam and
look at-
Jellies.
Or start of next chapter, you can just make Zest, not
The
Zest,
deluxes?
Right out loud. Yeah, the deluxe feasts with
Yeah.
shroom steak and ice potato.
And those are pretty darn good.
And then boom, 40 FP out of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
can make
also
a shroom
40
steak
HP.
with really cheap
60
ingredients.
if you use Medicine Man.
Yeah, true, 60-40. It's nearly as full a heal as you can get.
You
I
know
mean-
what the most FP heal comes from, though?
Jelly candy.
Also known as the Jelly Pop in this game.
Oh, right.
64
Yeah.
FP, baby.
Why is it I only know the 1,000-year door names for things when I've completed the recipes in this game and not in the
I have
1,000-year
no
door?
idea.
Oh, no first
I
strike
mean,
for me.
I've only sold like 15 jelly candies and Shuffleizer.
Yikes.
Like a couple dozen jelly candies, actually.
So we have a
Oh boy, the yellow magic Koopa.
yellow magic Koopa who makes things electric, along with a tough buff that can become electrified. So somebody's going to become all charged up. Oh, jeez. Okay. Should I get rid of the Magic Koopa or the Huff Puff? Actually, how much damage do I take if I try to jump on him?
Only one, I think.
Yeah.
Unless this is different from the standard electricity.
We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll jump on him. Yeah, it's just one. Okay. Works for me.
Okay, interesting comment there, Nick, but I don't think that people would consider that a true pro mode. And speaking of Unsimplifier, Cappy just keeps on begging Fat Guy to equip Unsimplifier in his randomized PvP, but he just refuses to because it's just like he wants to spite him, and I can understand why.
Unsimplifier is only good in triples.
All three all at once.
Like, what's the point of a 2-frame super guard? You gotta go all the way and make everything impossible.
There we go. That's a bucket load of damage. This would be a case for multi-bounce right now, I tell you, boys.
I forget, have you done either of the later master fights at this point?
No.
Yeah, Yeah, you should
So,
be
yeah,
able
he's-
to after this chapter, because
Yeah, you
you've
should
got
be
most
able
of your like tools at this point.
Yeah, you
Alright.
should be able to do Master 2 at least. Master 3, though? No. No chance in hell.
Good to know that you have a lot of confidence in me.
Forget if I
Given your
did-
surprise the first time you tried to fight Master 2, I'm not having high hopes, let's be honest.
Alright.
I forget if I did Master 3 pre-6 or post-6.
I mean, either way, I suppose you could just give it the old college try.
There we go. And with that, most of our partners are ultra ranked. There's one block just before we get to Shiver City, and then there's one more on the path to Crystal Palace. And we'll have to choose. Who do we want more ultra ranked, Cooper or Goombario? Probably Cooper, honestly.
Yeah.
It's 100% Cooper.
Unfortunately
Fire
for
Shell is
Goombario.
going to be very, very helpful.
Oh geez, Pro Bagel. Master Fights with Berserker. I kind of
By
want
the
to see
way,
that.
There is a star piece on that upper ledge area.
Oh
You
shoot.
have to go to the right and ground pound.
Thanks for reminding me. It's just the moment you said that, I'm like, yeah, you're right. There is.
Nothing like those random star pieces that I Spy won't help you with.
Uh-huh. There we go. I mean, granted you were max leveled still, doing the fights with Berserk means you can't heal, you can't use your star powers. That's something still.
I mean, you could heal with Crazy Heart and
You passed
Mega
over that
HP
ladder.
Drain and that kind of
well,
stuff.
you can go back for it.
Uh-oh, I missed something back here.
You missed a letter.
Oh, a letter! Jeez, it's hidden in one of the... Okay, I know what you're talking about, I have to remember where it is. There it is. Yeah, no, now that we have access to Shiver City, I could actually go complete that letter quest, well, after we solve that. Actually, no, I think
Yeah,
you could...
because even if you get the Ultra Boots, the way into Chapter 7 is actually plot locked.
Yeah, and it's Starborn Valley, not Shiver City.
Oh, okay.
Did you know that aside from whacking the buff off machine, you could also talk to the baddies to trigger the fight?
Yeah, I indeed did know that. I...
That's kind of funny that he just steals the dialogue from the Magic Koopa. Like, he'll continue the conversation as if he was the one who said the first line. I never tried hitting it on both sides before the fight.
Let's get that 12 HP to do as much work for us as we can do.
Yeah, if I hadn't been going low HP strats the whole game, I probably would have made more use of Crazy Heart and all that kind of stuff. And Berserker together, or at least tried to.
Oh, sweet, no damage. I appreciate that. Ah, the one I wanted to kill. Oh, man. Okay.
Zap Tap could have been useful for this.
Indeed.
Maybe you should kill the back guy.
Maybe I should.
Fan Smack is so hard to justify in this, because with only a few more FP than Fan Smack, you can do like 2 tidal waves, 2 air raids,
Good point.
and do the same damage to everything. Wait, did that Spidey just start electrified?
Yes,
Yes, he did.
let's just... All enemies electrified. Yeah, let's throw out a tidal
that's-
wave.
That's terrific.
Eh. Donk. Oh man, well there goes my advantage here. Let's throw out another tidal wave. I'll have to refresh for it.
Magic Koopa just not attacking. My work here is done. Or not using the buff, I should say.
Ugh. I am very bad at tidal wave. That might not even kill them. Yeah, no, that was terrible.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what your controller setup is, because for mine, I'm playing on the iBuffalo controller, and buttons are just all right next to each other, the way I have it set up.
Hmm.
I feel like it's kind of weird that I use a SNES-like controller for, like, basically every game I use a controller for.
I got the Wii U Pro controller. I should probably put down C on an actual button, though. That is one thing that is messing me up.
Yeah, using the C stick is not ideal. I forget, I think I may have mapped C left and right when I was playing 64 on the Wii U. Super Mario 64. I think I may have mapped them to L and R. Just so I didn't have to bother going down to the stick every time I wanted to turn the camera.
Merly. Nice.
There we go.
Well, that was practically a mini-boss that gave you 6 star points.
Indeed.
I wonder if they lowered the levels of stuff, or if you're just, like, fighting a bunch of enemies, because I feel like they lowered the levels of stuff in Pro Mode.
Possibly. I am level 18 right now.
Yeah, he's actually pretty...
Yeah, 18's not that high, I don't think.
I think normally in vanilla you'd probably be like around level 15 or 16 at this point.
Yeah, maybe that is a little high.
Just a little, not too much though.
Yeah, you should definitely be getting more than 1 star point from Lakitus in vanilla, though, I think. Let me check.
Dark Mario, no updates that I've been aware of, and Yankee Gal, no, I have not done a, I guess I'll call it Heart and Flower run. So, hey, evening, Gramboos.
I guess not. Lakitus are only level 19 in the original.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Then. Also, I am actually well aware that there is one particular nut in Fat Guy's comments that keeps demanding him to do an HP only run. And I'm just like, bro?
No.
That's just boring as hell. Fuck off.
It's level 0 with lots and lots and lots of leeway in your super cards. Pretty much. Take all the hits, tank all the hits.
When I think just massive pools of HP, I think back to Chuga's stories about how he was the worst Mario and Luigi player. Oh my god, those tales were excellent.
I saw the beginning of his run through Partners in Time, but I kind of, just because, hey, life. I only saw through about him making it through about Vim Factory. I think he's beat it now, right?
Oh yeah, he's long since beat it.
Okay.
But the TLDR is, when he first played Superstar Saga and even Partners in Time, he only ever upgraded HP because he thought he couldn't adjust the reels. He never knew.
I feel like he's not the first person I've ever heard say that.
No,
like they even added a little indicator to say move up and down in the Japanese version.
I did that too when I first played Superstar Saga. When I learned I could upgrade other sets, I'm just like, whoa.
Although apparently I've heard 10 billion people who've commented on my video that says, I never knew you could attack Queen Bean with anything but hammers. I'm like, how? She's got 120 HP. Did you really wail on her for 60 turns?
Maybe.
Surely something would be like, this isn't right after.
And you know, I also didn't know that the advanced Splash Bros could pierce her ground and avoid the spikiness until I...
Oh yeah, I didn't know what advanced commands did for the longest time.
Me
Like
either.
my sister and I were just playing around, and one of us hit a wrong button at some point that ended up being a right button.
When I saw them for the first time, I was just like, oh, this is new.
Like, we noticed the advanced thing that popped up, like, a couple of times, and we're like, What did that do? Did that give us a free turn? Do we get to advance somehow?
I mean, it was on the Game Boy Advance.
Nick,
Yeah.
He didn't have to talk to the sun. We were just showing off the music change once the skies were clear.
Yeah, because that music track never plays otherwise.
Yeah, they've retconned the advance moves to super versions, I think, in the new remake.
Not surprising, really.
I'm curious as to whether they're going to be unlocked from the get-go when you get the bros attacks, or if you still have to unlock them.
I imagine they'll probably try to do something similar like they did in the first game. Like, you use them in battle, and then eventually the bros will come up with another strategy for them.
I would hope so.
Fun fact, by the way.
Maybe not 43 times, like Knockback, but
Fun fact. Luigi only ever initiates the advanced conversation.
But Mario Wiki, as much as I like to complain about them, finally elucidated to me as to why. Because that's the only, Cyclone is the only move where B is the button you press to start the advance command. And that makes so much sense, but I never would have thought of that.
I never thought of that till you pointed it out, and I'm like, wait, you're right. Alright, let's figure out what we'll want. Not Quake Hammer. Unlike Lava Piranha, Quake Hammer's not going to work against Huff and Puff.
Yeah, I still can't get over that. Because it's like, in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking, there is no way this is going to work. And then I see the damage come, and I'm just like, what the fuck? How? How does that even work?
I like that Mr. Shasta commented on my video, and he's like, this is hacked, the HP is too high. I'm like, oh hey, Mr. Shasta, I've watched plenty of speedruns. You'll note that I say this is Superstar Saga Plus.
Yankee Gal, Zap Tap pretty much is the anti-electric badge, but that's only for allowing Mario to make contact with electrified enemies. It does not protect against thunder-related attacks, so no cheesing Huff and Puff's Thunderbolts. Oh dear God, I just remember the Thunderbolts. That's, you're gonna want to out of sight on those, definitely.
Okay, well, yeah, taking 10 times 220 damage doesn't sound like my plan for a good time.
He actually has two different attack powers for those bolts. If he fires it off from his position where he hovers, it actually does 12 damage. And if he hovers over Mario to drop the Thunderbolts down, that does 10 damage.
On one hand, I want to put on multi-bounce, but on the other hand, it's like, ugh, I don't want to have to do that multi-bounce. And at the same time, seeing as Huff Puffs were electrically charged, I'm like, even though, as you alluded to, it won't help with certain situations, it may help just for being able to jump on electrified enemies, so... what would I want to take off, then? I guess -1 power for Zap Tap, and then we gotta figure out what to do with the last 2 BP here.
I mean, is that really going to help all that much? Because if he's charged, you're already going to have to waste a turn by, like, using out of sight. You might as well use it to heal or something as well.
Well, the question is, does Huff and Puff himself electric? Actually, that's also a good
point. No, not normally, no.
When he charges up, yeah, he's electrified then.
Yes, but not normally.
And being able to do an attack and then getting the F out of dodge by doing a out of sight sounds like a good idea.
You could also chill out on him turn 1, maybe.
What partner do I want to do for attacks against everything? Because we do.
You want the towel first. If you don't want him to duck up and absorb his tough buffs to regain HP, just chill out and get the Goombario towel off, and then he'll do his normal attack, which does 5 damage.
Yeah, Grand Bruce quick change 2 BP. Yeah, that's like a permanently on badge. Kind of like the defend plus and damage dodges in my case. Those are probably just gonna always be on. And if anyone has a guide for pro mode, cool. But Nick, jump charge and power bounce for the win. Not quite as much win in pro mode. If you're not aware, they nerfed power bounce.
It works with super jump charge, but it doesn't kill him in one hit anymore.
Because of the way that power bounce has been nerfed to scale down heavily in damage, eventually reaching 0.
Indeed. This is the room where it's really easy to get out of bounds, if I remember right. Just from this cloud. We're not going to do that. Alright, I need to quick use the restroom. We'll save state, take on Huff and Puff. We'll see if my fears are right, or if we can manage to do this first try. That'd be cool. Intermission time.
I'm pretty sure you still haven't updated that Yoshi GIF, have you?
No, I'm lazy.
Of course.
I mean, given can't see Koopa, I wouldn't be surprised if he crashes Paper Mario if he tries to use Chill Out.
I don't think it will, but that is a possibility, I suppose.
Okay, I'm back. Are people asking me to gently smack Huff and Puff to crash the game? Oh look, I predicted it right. Somebody in chat did ask for it. How about that? That was just a joke.
Yep.
Alright.
Ye of little faith.
Alright, let's do this. I am prepared if Huff and Puff has defense and if he's electrified, but if he has like a new trick to throw at me, I am not prepared for that. But yeah, we do want to get the tattle in. I do have quick change, but let's just throw Goombario in the party. Oh, did I not get out of the intermission screen? Sorry guys. Let me, there you go. Sorry about that.
Quality content, we promise.
Yes. You didn't miss much. I walked across a cloud to Huff and Puff. Alright. Their number is based on the amount of damage you do. Alright, I'm debating if I even want to
paddle the Tough Puffs separately.
Good question. I'm debating if I even want to start off with an attack or not. I don't really have any other options, honestly, other than do nothing if I wanted to just do nothing for until I can start clearing out the guys. That actually might be my best bet, honestly. Throw over to Lackluster, just do nothing turn one. Oh, come on, Mouse Luigi. Guard. Because with Lackluster out, or actually any partner with the multi-attack damage, I can actually clear out some of these stuff. Some of them are invisible. God damn it! Are you serious?
Oh, so this is in the base boss fight. That's
Nice.
amazing. I'm going to say it right now. That actually is their gimmick in the super boss fight as well.
Gotta love random invincibility. That probably just made up for the damage you already did.
Invincible Huff Puffs. What, they just stay there till Master Huff and Puff inhales them in? Ugh.
No, they're invincible to that too. No.
Seriously?
I'm pretty sure that is how it works.
I don't think it is.
I mean, yeah, I don't think they could stay on the field long enough to not get inhaled. Like, you wouldn't be able to kill them.
This boss battle is going to be a lot of mashing A, I can already tell.
Yeah, also the Tough Puffs actually attack a lot faster in this than they did in Vanilla.
I don't think so. That seems about right.
No, because I can shake them off before they get off a second damage on Mario in Vanilla.
I always had trouble getting it before the second in this game.
I only have that trouble when there's like 8 or more of them. Because then they do pace it up a little bit.
Oh, I didn't know it was based on that.
At least that's from my experience. I'm not entirely sure about it, though. Oh, here comes the thunder attack.
Wonderful. At least I can jump on him before I out of sight, which I just used Cloud 9. Wonderful. Oh, man.
Yeah, Huff and Puff doesn't have defense, does he?
No, he doesn't. I was preparing in case he did, which is why I had D-Town jump on. Alright, but because I don't have a multi-bounce, and I kind of want to clear a bunch of these guys out, this would be a good chance to do Starstorm, and yeah, I'd have to tattle them separately.
You've got shooting stars. Don't waste a Starstorm.
I do have those, yeah, okay.
You really don't want to waste the shooting
Yeah.
stars though, because they're 2 more damage.
But you can buy them after this. Why would you waste your star power that you could use to heal or chill out or any number of other things?
I do have a good number of healing items, so... Oh, geez, this is gonna take a while, though, because there's just Huff Puffs I can't get rid of!
Oh yeah, Nick does have a point. He does have set patterns to his attacks.
Yeah. Now this battle is Mash A the battle. Or Cloud 9. Yay, Cloud 9. Cloud 9 is awesome. Alright. Alright, gotta guard this one. Or he'll just charge. Okay, okay. I guess we'll heal next turn after we jump on him and then out of sight this. Is that really our best chance? Because there's going to be a lot of Huff Puffs on the field. Well, it's not like I can clear them out, damn it! I want to be able to clear them out, damn it! Ugh! Well, maybe I should just take this turn, take a heal. Because I've got healing items. Just use them.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, hey, they're all visible. A mental note to self. Just put on multi-bounce. Anyway, I'll take your advice, JD. We'll use a shooting star this time.
And then fan smack the shit out of him. Or actually, no. My bad, whatever.
Huh.
Yeah.
What about that only made the little ones appear? Is there a limit to how many he can have?
I'm not entirely sure. I think it probably has something to do with the item, but I can't be too sure about that. Although that's not exactly the most terrible result.
There's only one that's visible after that. Game! What the fudge? Ugh.
Yeah, normally it is based on how many attacks he's hit with. Although, I mean, you can spawn multiple with an attack typically as well.
Like, if you have the Ultra Boots and do a power jump for 8 damage, 4 full-size Tough Puffs will show up.
Yeah, I really want to know why they, like, only the small ones did.
What can hurt him when he's charged up, right? Because then I should be able to get in the kill.
No. What can't hurt him at all? Don't go.
Okay. Okay.
He's immune to electric.
Just fan smacking.
Well, oh, is fan smack indirect? I suppose it is, isn't
Yes.
it? Okay.
Are you just going to take the hit? I mean, I guess you can.
I could finish him off in style, actually, because he has 2 HP left, so I could be like, nah, Starstorm. I was not prepared for Huff Puffs being invisible. That totally threw me off.
Yeah, I actually didn't expect it to be in the actual chapter fight. I thought that was only in the super boss variant.
Well then.
I love the
at least
really
when you
long
do
wait
eventually
there.
get to the super bosses, you're gonna have freaking you're gonna have the star beam, so that'll negate that.
Doesn't that only negate it on one enemy, though?
No, it negates it on all enemies.
Oh, really?
All stat buffs, as well as status buffs, like electric, invisible, power up, defense up, all those get canceled out by star beam.
Okay. Oh, jeez, I missed the star. I missed the card. Alright, so Huff Puff throws off my normal strategy, but we did it. Yeah, with invisible enemies, that means multi-bounce isn't really all that good in that battle, even though there was some situations where I did kind of want to use it. No need for D-down jump, though. So that's a refight. Yeah, if the Star Beam does that against all enemies, though, I could see it being way easier. I'll just have to remember, Huff and Puff does have a pattern he follows. I sometimes forget about that.
Yeah, Mohawk actually has it right. Starbeam is basically Culex' Shredder in Super Mario RPG.
Culex, the boss I forgot existed and never actually fought when I played through RPG.
The hardest optional boss in the Mario series because it's based on a Final Fantasy boss, since Square actually helped with Super Mario RPG's development. Hence why Culex's battle theme is the boss theme from Final Fantasy IV. Just fun facts.
Alright, was there anything else I needed to drop off in the chest? Jam and Jelly. Well, I missed a Jam and Jelly, so there we go. That's right, I did the quiz. Alright, I have to remember the sequence of events here. We have to become the Koopa Troll, to become the Clubba, to cover for the late shift, to,
You have to.
yeah.
You actually have to talk to the guy in the uppermost floor first.
Yeah, you need the key.
Okay. And no Peach percent, guys. That probably crashes Paper Mario Pro mode harder than it crashes standard Paper Mario. He looks like this. Not that I'd be able to do Peach percent anyway, because if I remember right, you have to sequence break to be able to get Mario to the castle, to open the door, and then do this interlude, or actually any Peach interlude where you can get to the front of the castle. If I remember how you do Peach percent right. Anyway, the whole joke here is that, you know, these guards that are on duty, they do shift rotations. Could you imagine being on the Bowser shift rotation for guarding the castle, and literally your job is just walk in circles? With a flashlight.
I would get super bored so easily.
Uh-huh. Welcome to the life of a security guard.
Welcome to the life of a Payday 2 guard.
Mm-hmm. Well, we already concluded that Bowser doesn't even pay his minions, so these guys are just literally on their shifts so that I suppose they can be fed and have a place to sleep? I'm begging actually a pretty uncomfortable question, which is whether Bowser's minions are here voluntarily or if they are slaves, actually. Do they get paid?
Well, one moment in Super Paper Mario does come to mind.
Oh, geez, remind me of that moment.
The moment where you actually recruit Bowser into the party, and his minions secretly are cheering for their bold leader going off, and they're deciding to throw a party while he's gone.
The master is away, the minions will play.
Basically. Oh, and also, the funniest thing in Mario plus Rabbids, Bowser Jr. has a cell phone.
Oh man, okay.
Yeah, because in one of the cutscenes that I saw from WarnerBot's playthrough, he actually gets buzzed and actually called by Big Daddy himself, and he just whips out a smartphone like an android. I'm just like, what? What? Okay, this is actually good now.
But does it have parental controls?
I would imagine it does. And he gets asked questions like, did you take out the trash? Did you do your homework? That sort of thing. It's just like typical dad stuff. And I'm just like, this is seriously Bowser now? Okay.
So yeah, this Peach interlude, we don't learn anything new, but this is your last chance to get anything else in the chest if you've missed anything, and it's the perfect time to do it, because you don't have to sneak around at all. So don't leave behind the Power Rush badge, like I might have once in my younger life.
Heaven forbid, the Last Stand badge. I think I did that once. I mean, if you're not going dangerous,
First time I played
through
Paper Mario, I didn't even know I could get the Last Stand badge early.
Alright, hopefully timeout's not horribly nerfed.
I think it might actually cost 4-star power.
I don't think so. I thought it was 3 at most.
We're gonna go find out. We're just
I know Smooch is 3. So
well, Smooch was always 3.
And I know for a fact Up and Away was expensive as hell when I saw those videos.
Yeah, for no reason whatsoever.
I have no idea.
We're gonna give it a shot in this battle. So timeout is 2 POW. If it works, it keeps enemies from moving. So this is the equivalent of hitting a stopwatch.
I could have sworn it was. Oh, okay. I could have sworn it cost more than that, but I guess not.
Well, it just did a bucket load of nothing for me, so yay.
Could be worse. Could be Thousand Year Door, where they give you Showstopper in the room with, like, the enemies least affected by Showstopper up through that point.
We're gonna give that another shot.
You mean the dark booze?
A room full of dark boos that have a 5% chance of dying to it.
I think I might have done that against a group of 4 once. But I don't know.
I want to see someone get all 4. What? Go for that sweet 1 in 160,000 chance.
If indeed that did happen to me, then I've already beaten the odds.
I'm not a big fan of Crazy Daisy, so I'm just blowing this one up. So, it's possible that all the odds to just straight stopping enemies got nerfed. I mean, in that example, I didn't put anyone to, I guess, frozen in time status, so...
Yeah, I don't know offhand. Daisies are pretty resistant to stop
hold
in
on.
Thousand Year Door, though.
Hold on your status screen a sec.
Oh, what about it?
4 bars are gone.
Well, I used it twice. I used it
Oh.
twice.
Oh, okay.
I used it twice, and it didn't do much of anything for me, so...
2 plus 2 is 4. let me look up those percents.
Want to be less than 15.
In the original game, Crazy Daisies were 30% to stop, but Flying Magikoopas were 90. So that was unlucky, presumably, unless it's been nerfed, which is entirely possible.
Actually, before I choose on that last 2 BP, let's see what Rolf has to sell. If I remember right, this is his last set of badges that he sells. Oh no, I've bought him out. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Bought him out entirely. Alright, so last time we fought Master 2, we got totally owned by a rando attack. I feel like Lucky Stars. I forgot where I am in my curse, but Lucky Stars FTW for the win.
If I remember right, that was like 12 or 14 damage it took from that one attack.
We'll see if we could do it with this set of items and whatnot. Hopefully we can. We're going to give it a shot, though. Yeah, the big thing I remember is getting smacked by a big attack, and I do have some healing items to help with that.
So what Cappy told me, and I was unaware, is he only goes up in power per hit. So you can make him charge less often by hitting him with like 1 strike attacks, like Mega Smash or something. Whereas D-Down Jump will make him go, like, it'll make him charge twice as fast.
Are you saying that Mega Smash might be better for this battle?
Well, I think he had suggested using Super Smash Charge, which I've literally never used. But it's honestly not the worst idea if you can tank his damage early on, maybe.
Oh man, what? If I remember right, he has 100, and this does 10 base. I have +2 attack, so that'd do.
1 defense in this phase. Yeah,
I believe he has 1 defense, so you'll be doing 11 damage per hit.
What's the difference between 11 damage and 12 damage? I might want to see if I can squeeze in another attack power.
Either way, you kill him in 10 hits.
Oh right, he's got 100 HP now.
No, it totally makes sense, because I was wailing on him, and all of a sudden, turn 3, I just get smacked on like, WTF, and it totally
yeah, like
makes sense.
2 damage, 8 damage, 14 damage.
So, I could totally play evasive with my partners, do stuff like Cloud9 and whatnot, and then just have Mario wail on him with Mega Smashes. It's not a bad idea. Let's do that.
I wonder how the Chapter 6 gauntlet is going to be, though.
Well, you can take a guess what it's going to end with.
An Amazy Daisy?
Hey, Ranity.
Oh, hello.
Evening, Serenity.
How's your stream going? How's Chapter 6 going?
We just beat it.
Finished.
Chapter 6 is gone.
Was any of the overworld elements changed or any of that?
Zaps were added to the maze, and they're... Otherwise, I don't think there were any changes to the overworld.
Ah, okay.
There was a change to Huff and Puff, though, and Miles did not like it.
Yeah.
Lakitu and Rough Puffs were buffed a bit as well.
Ah.
Lakitu got a boost.
And apparently Zaps, which I literally never knew.
Yeah, but Zaps have 4 HP instead of 3. Lakitu's have 20. And in the Huff and Puff fight, Some of the tough toss
Well-
that spawn invisible.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask that. So, really, at this point in the game, your jump does 4, given that the enemy has no defense. So really, the 1 HP buff doesn't really make a difference in my eyes. Because at this point, you have the super boots, and it'll do 2 per jump, given you don't have any damage reduction badges. Well, you wouldn't have P down D up at this point, assuming that they changed that location. So. It wasn't really too much of a buff. It was like if it was like 4 or if it was like 5 or 6, that would make a difference. It'd be really painful.
And now for good measure, out of sight.
I'm just like, none of my partners could do anything other than get in some hits, and I'm like, I just want to do Mario to do the damage right now. And the thing is, I've already buffed him with 2 defense buffs. I could throw in an attack buff, but it's not going to do much for me. I could always try paralyzing him. I'm going to need to heal FP pretty soon, though.
Didn't you say that the partner buffs couldn't stack anymore in pro mode?
What do you mean?
Like stacking water block with turbocharge?
Oh, I think that still works. Why wouldn't it?
Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm seeing it because he has water block and Cloud9 stack. So I'm just like, okay. I thought I heard
I love
that
doing
those
that with
kinds of
boss
buffs couldn't
fights.
be stacked, but I guess not.
No, I love having Cloud9, the electric charge, and having water block on at the same time. It's awesome.
Yeah, I want to say his combo attack cannot get charged. So it'll just be the base power.
Okay.
Wait, what are you fighting right now? 'Cause
Master
I just
2.
jumped. Oh, you're fighting Master 2. Ooh, that's fun. Are his movesets any different, or is it all the same, just more damage?
It's all pretty much the same, though he does more damage the more you damage him.
Ooh, that sucks. It means you can either 0 to death or just have a tank Mario.
So far, Cloud9 is doing wonders for me.
Yeah, how many
he's
times
not
have you
10
gotten
damage
hit
around.
thus far? Like once, and then you guarded it?
Wait, is that the one where he does the weird kick animation that leads into like a 2 combo?
No, that's Master Third.
No, he can do the 2 combo. That's the one where he's
He does
rushing.
the-
That's the 2 combo.
But
if you-
I think he's talking about the 3 combo.
No, I'm talking about the one where he just does 2.
How have you gotten missed 7 times?
Who knows?
This is ridiculous. 7 out of 8 attacks. Or 6 out of 7, I should say.
Still going. Alright. I do a single refresh, 2 more Mega Smashes. Provided I don't die on counterattack, I win, so that's what I'm going to do.
That's not bad. You didn't struggle that much, did you?
Well, once again, he could like do some super move that kills me. I don't know.
I mean, you have that 50% chance with Cloud9. I mean, it's been working thus far, so...
Thus far.
50%, 80%, 87%.
Oh, damn.
Unless you have Pretty Lucky on, and I didn't see that.
No, I didn't put on Pretty Lucky.
Okay, you're golden if you guard. You should be good.
In your opinion, what do you think is the hardest guard in 64 to land consistently? Well, besides the booze, because the booze...
Yeah, or like, if
The
promo
booze.
counts, then definitely the booze.
Yeah, no, besides the
Literally
booze.
impossible.
Yeah, the booze is just press A whenever you think it's gonna hit.
It's like an unwinnable game of quick draw.
I'm
Well-
not entirely sure what my hardest guard would be.
Well, this was posted in the Discord and also Reddit. If you guys don't know what Final Master does, do you want me to just show it off? It's pretty good. You aren't...
I had heard what he did, but I didn't know to the extent that meant. And it's terrific.
I think you guys really want to see this, and like, unfortunately, you're not going to get a WTF out of me, but hopefully you guys get a WTF out of it. I got to show it off.
I'm fairly certain that I'm going to, because I got a WTF out of Master 2 the first time you tried him, so...
Yeah, I think we'll consider Master 3 like our final super boss. So that's when I'll try to actually take him on. For right now, we'll just hit save state, we'll go into the last battle, and then I'll show you guys what's up. Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready?
Oh, good. You're fully healed. You should put on water block. Oh, never mind. You don't even get a chance to do it.
I lived! I lived! I lived! Jeez.
What in the actual... Damn!
Yeah, thankfully, he can't do that on every turn.
That's basically the anime is real moment, and I wanted to see how
Jesus,
well I would guard it, but for you guys who are unaware, first I have Defend Plus on, which kind of helps. This time I'm not going to dodge anything. To show you, if you don't have Defend Plus, and you don't guard a damn thing, this attack's quite something.
Couldn't you zap tap him out of the combo?
No.
Whenever he tries to do...
He's immune to Zap Tap in all 3 forms in this game, I think.
that sucks. That sucks. Because I always use Zap Tap, and you could never do his combo moves. Because I would guard it. I would guard the first phase of his combo, and he wouldn't be able to finish it. Unless they changed that in Pro mode, which I'm assuming they did.
Huh, I always wondered why bosses never use their strongest attack first. So that unguarded actually will do a total of 60 damage. Which means unless you have all 3 HP pluses on, or an HP plus, or you put on Defend Plus, you need to guard that attack, and it's amazing.
So it does 5 base, total of
6
12 times?
Well, 3 base, 6 in this game because of the double pain.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, that sucks, dude. Wait, Defend Plus gives you 2 defense extra instead of 1?
It gives you 1 doubled. Like, the final damage is doubled in this game.
Yeah. So you could use both your damage dodge. Well, yeah, you could use both your damage dodges, P down, D up, and Defend Plus. And when you couldn't you just like shrug off all of those attacks?
If you put on the P down, D up, you'll take 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Yeah. So 20 damage total.
Yeah,
so water
that's...
block. Except you can't water block.
Except
so, yeah,
you can't water block.
You're gonna have to take the damage or guard it.
Oh yeah, if you have at least like if you have 2 damage dodges and you hit all the guards and you have Defend Plus and
The phrase was everywhere in Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, but I'm gonna say it anyway. But you'll still take the damage!
Yeah, it only takes 2 damage dodges to nullify the whole thing if you can guard.
Yeah.
If you can
mean,
guard.
It doesn't seem like horrible if you combine that with Dodge Master.
Yeah, Dodge Master helps.
Dodge Master is amazing.
It is aptly named, we'll say. It allows you to dodge master.
Yes.
That's just bad.
Oh man, that was a good JD Easter. That's worth a highlight.
That is ascended.
Alright, let's go get those Ultra Boots. Then I'll have to figure out what else we want to do backtracking-wise before heading to Shiver City. I have a lot of letters I could hand off, so that actually isn't a bad idea.
Oh man, would power boats still be considered cheap if you had to do random, like, timing attacks like that with it instead of the usual jump, jump, jump? Like if Mario did it like that?
Oh my god.
We'll never know.
That would be a nightmare. Clover should totally do that.
Did you actually talk to the Ninja so he'd open Chapter 7?
Oh, good point. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yeah, we'll do that after we get the Ultra Boots.
Yeah, you can open the way there.
Yeah, you have to have the Ultra Boots to hit the invisible blocks anyways, so...
Yeah, but the blue door is locked.
Yeah. I wonder if, what's the thing's name? I don't remember what it's called. It does, like, 1 damage to you. I don't remember what the...
Monstar.
Yeah, Monstar. I wonder if they changed that.
That's what I'm wondering, too.
He'd better be, like, the last super boss, and he'd better have, like, a Culex-esque nonsense mechanic with, like, crystal bits or something.
Considering he was pathetic as all hell in vanilla game, I'm not expecting much. Because you think when you see his big attack, you're just thinking, oh man, this is probably going to hurt like hell. Dink, 1 damage.
Actually, that
Like,
might be the hardest
what?
attack to guard.
Actually, yes, I will agree. Because I can never get the timing down on that thing.
That
I
are
think I might have only
that are
guarded
crazy
that
daisies.
once in my life.
Oh my god, the crazy daisies are insane. I can never.
Um,
It's at the very end. It's not like TTYD.
It's at the
where
very
it's at the
end,
very
like almost
It's kind of hard to guard.
It's like almost immediately after their melody ends.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult to guard because there's like a delay right after the last note is played and the humming stops, and then when you're supposed to press A, so it's kind of like a gray zone. So I don't really know. I've never really guarded Daisy's attacks at all.
That's also a good point. They might have actually made the albino dinos enemies in Chapter 7.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, in the original game, they had something like, what, 4 defense and were immune to fire for some reason?
Wait, albino dinos? Am I missing something?
Yeah, it's in that.
In
they're
the
that
original
room
game's
before-
data.
They're in that room before you get to the heart block
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
those
were
things.
unused as enemies, but those were their stats. They were like 8, 4, 4.
They did
or
have.
something.
Jesus, dude.
They did have
Nice
talent
first strike.
entries. They did
Oh, you
have
got
talent
Spike
entries in
Shield.
the
Never
back.
mind.
Yay, Spike Shield.
Oh my god. Spike Shield's awesome, dude.
Here I am, slowly advancing forward with Cooper, and all of a sudden, bam! Damn Spinies.
That's like a 1,000-year door first strike. The get off of Yoshi first strike.
Yes.
Or the hit the ground with the super boots first strike.
Somebody pointed out to me that the reason that that the Vulture that one battle only lasted 1 turn on was because I had Feeling Fine on, which actually makes sense.
Oh. Hmm.
I like how I'm gonna go get the Ultra Boots, yet Quake Hammer is just so damn good.
Quake Hammer and Power Quake are awesome.
Mm-hmm. Thanks,
every
Merly.
single time, I always mess up the Mega Quake action command that I have all or nothing on, and I'm in peril, and I'm like, there's the longer delay between when you're supposed to let go of the control stick during like the Mega Quake versus Power Quake, so I always mess up on it. So I just refuse to use it now because it's the amount of times that I hit it and that I miss it is probably about 50-50 if I had to be honest.
What the heck? There's a swoopula down here.
Indeed.
Sort of hanging on the pipe in the background, too. Nice.
It is.
Well, here comes the booze attack.
Oh, right, they got the mashing attack in this game.
Yeah, indeed. Mash A to not die!
But it's so weird that all of the commands got normalized in TTYD, whereas in this game there's like a few different types of guards.
I think one of my hardest guards is the Bowser mech in Chapter 1, Koopa Bros thing. I can never guard it.
Its official name is Trojan Bowser.
Oh, it is? He's serious.
Hey, don't feel
I mean,
bad.
That's what the music that plays during that segment is called.
I never looked into
Don't
that.
feel bad. That thing just, you have to know the guard timing, and I just almost never know it. So
I did, so I never really had any problem.
I mean, I don't get what the Trojan Bowser is supposed to be. I mean, yeah, I guess it relates. But at the same time, like, you know it's a boss regardless. It's not quite applicable.
oh, and stuff just out of reach for me. Ah, first struck.
I love the first strikes in TTYD. Hover Yoshi into a first strike. It's great.
Ricochet coops off a wall for a strike.
Oh my god. It's like, it's almost as, so in Smash 4, there's Mario's Up special, I saw a video on it, and it zoomed into where Mario was using his up B, which is like a jumping punch attack, and it hit an enemy behind.
Super jump punch.
Yeah, that's it. That's its official name. But its hitbox got really wonky, and it hit an enemy behind him, and I just couldn't stop laughing because there are so many problems with the hitboxes in that game. But, Smash.
Oh, geez, am I gonna kill him with a single Quake hammer?
Isn't the only time you see Swoopulas is in Chapter 7 in Crystal Palace? It's the only time I can remember seeing them. Since they did change
normally
it in
I
Pro
believe
Mode.
so.
Yeah, they changed it in Pro Mode, as I heard, so...
I must not have fought these guys. I don't remember them appearing here.
No, I
yeah,
don't
it's
remember them
basically
appearing
like
here
a
either.
Ceiling, it's basically like a ceiling-bound fuzzy with more HP. Because they do suck your HP, so if you have a Zap Tap, you're basically immune to them. Unless they changed the way that they attack as well, because that's how I remember it. I think it just drained your HP, sorry, not FP.
Alright, well, I remember there's a lot of hidden blocks. Matter of fact, I might have missed one in the last room here.
Yeah, the hidden blocks, the only one that's really notable is the shooting star that you get. Otherwise, it's just like a maple syrup. I believe there's a volt shroom and a dizzy dial. I'm not sure, my memory's pretty sketchy.
I think there's a life shroom in the room to the right of this.
Oh, there's a live stream? Live streams are pretty good. Although I'm 95%
Yeah,
sure
I
that you
believe-
can buy them.
I
from the-
believe I remember that it is actually in that hidden block. Yeah, it's in that hidden block.
Got it.
You can buy live streams for 50 coins at the Shiver City shop as well.
Indeed.
I believe, yeah,
Unless they
you
changed
can
that
buy-
as well.
I'm
Since
not sure. You can
It was
buy
40
them
in
for
the
40
original game.
You can buy them
This-
for 40 in Boo's shop. I know that.
It was
Ah.
50 there, I think.
yeah, it was 50
Maybe I do
on
have
the
it
Shiver City.
backwards.
Who knows? No, it was. They may have. I think it's. I don't know anymore. I don't remember my coin prices. I mean, when you have max coins, you're just not going to remember. Honestly.
Or when you can cook a life shroom with a mushroom and rather a volt shroom and a Koopa leaf.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
And you can cook a volt shroom with a mushroom and a Koopa leaf.
That is so dumb. You could like.
And then you can cook a shroom steak with a life shroom and a mushroom. So with two cheap items and 2 free items, you have one of the better healing items in the game.
Wow.
And then
Wow.
add an ice potato to that, which you also get for free, and you get a deluxe feast.
Hmm.
Oh my god, dude. You're really making me hungry, and I just ate. I just had some like pasta. It was pretty good. But how much does deluxe heal? I'm not aware.
It's 40 and 40.
Oh, so it's just like TTYD's Dillis Deluxe, where it's 40 and 40.
Zest Deluxe.
Zest
or
Deluxe,
Zest.
sorry. I've
whatever
been playing
it's
too
called.
much. I've been playing too much too much Super Paper Mario recently. Dillis is just like Dillis. The other cook was Tasty and
Tasty,
Zesty.
zesty, delish.
too many names.
Delish. Are you really counting a color splash in this?
No, delish is in Super Paper Mario.
It's the one that cooks
Dillis.
one item. No, Dillis is the one that cooks 2 items.
Oh, is Delish the other name?
Yeah, I
I
think
believe
so.
so,
Now,
yes.
now that I think back, There's so many names. I can't even remember.
Because you have to remember that in SPN there's the Delish Deluxe.
Yeah, that's like I think that's.
No, it's
70?
Saffron.
Saffron.
Yeah, saffron is like a kind of sweet tasting spice, and dill is
Yeah.
not.
Saffron.
Dillis.
Is there anything worth it cooking with the maple syrups that I should go do, or just leave the maple syrups as
No.
be?
I don't think there's anything useful for maple syrups besides selling.
You can cook them into super sodas, which are slightly better.
Well, it is like.
Well, they're
10
basically
FP.
straight up better because they restore 10 FP and the cure status.
But if you have feeling fine, they're the same.
Feeling fine.
And they heal less out of battle.
Yeah. Trying to remember if just the syrups themselves combined with cake mix, I forgot what they made.
They do.
What?
I'll have to
What in
check
cake
what they
mix?
make.
What in cake mix?
Maple syrup and cake mix, if they make anything special that I'm like, oh my gosh, I need that.
Not that I know of. What?
Yeah.
Oh, they make a kooky cookie, apparently. That is not advisable.
Cookie cookie.
It's 15 FP, and it either makes you electrified, invisible, or sleepy. Is that what it was?
Well, if I
Something
have
like that.
feeling fine on, does it still give me that potential to become sleepy?
It probably does.
I'd
although
assume not, but I don't know for certain.
You know what? We're gonna go find out. I'm gonna go make one, and then we're gonna go test it
Oh boy.
with save
You're gonna
states.
Just save state until you
That's
get
gotta be
to
good.
status.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly.
Yes. I mean, I always made fire pops and electro pops. That's what I always made. Because those were.
Gotta
fairly
love that minus 1 HP. I wonder if that's doubled or not.
That's a fire flower
Use
and
medicine,
a.
man.
Oh
Minus
jeez.
2.
I just like die to eating an item. I can just see that now. Because I always use them. And that and Electropops. Because Electropops also electrify Mario. So if I ever need to heal, I normally go into a battle that I'm required to fight in. Because it'll.
You know what's funny? If you make a cake mix with a fire flower, you get the fire pop, and it actually damages Mario.
Yeah, it does. It does 1 damage to Mario. I'm not sure if they doubled it in Pro Modus, you said.
That's
I
another
don't
thing we
think
could
they
find
would.
out. Alright. Okay, battle. Commence. Come on. Come on. Alright. So, we hit save state. Matter of fact, why don't you actually do the save state in battle? So, save state in battle. Cookie.
That is such a ridiculous name. Also, you need a kooky cookie for what's his name?
Koopa Koot.
Yeah, Koopa Koot. I was gonna say something else, but I forgot.
Feeling fine makes you not go to sleep.
He tries very hard, and then it just undoes it.
Not bad.
Nice.
That's actually not bad, provided I have feeling fine on, which I plan on keeping on. Oh shoot! I save stated in the actual battle.
Nice.
Quake Hammer, die, all of you.
Yeah, man. When are you
You
gonna
could've
go
ran
for
it.
those 1 in 500 charge badge?
Wait, what? I don't get it.
I don't know if I'd call that a loose end.
You know what? I'm gonna make another cookie for Chapter 7 then. Just have to make sure I keep feeling fine on.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, like they're
A random
better
chance of
options.
invisibility is not at all bad.
Well, yeah,
Mhm.
invisibility only lasts like 1 turn in Pro Mode, but
I'm
it's
curious
still
if it
something.
lasts longer from that item. Because normally that item does 3 turns for whatever it inflicts.
I'm not sure. Clover probably
My
changed.
guess is it probably doesn't anymore, but it would be interesting.
Yeah, it would, but I mean, you have a 33% chance that it does work on any given status.
Well, it's
So-
it's 20, 40, 40. I forget which is which, because some of the icons are doubled. I think the transparent one is doubled.
I
it's just
think
the sleep
I
that's
think
20%
sleep is
chance.
20. Yeah, sleep would be 20 because the game doesn't want to hate you.
And
Nintendo
of course,
doesn't-
naturally, he got that one first.
Thanks, game.
Yeah, why don't you, Clover, like change the RNG for all the items that are like mysteries or anything of that nature, and it's just increased on the worst, the more bad of all the items. So it's like through mystery. I don't remember what you can get, but I think like the worst one you can get is a mushroom.
Actually, no. The worst thing you can get on Mystery is having a pebble conk Mario for damage.
Like, really?
Yeah, it can happen.
Oh, I've seen a pebble in the thing before, but I've never gotten a pebble. So it's like, what does this do?
A pebble
It's like-
is only found in Chapter 7.
Yeah, it's Chapter 7 near the switch that you hit with Cooper, and then a Duple Ghost copies them. Yeah.
Yep.
And Gulpits drop them as well, sometimes.
Oh, they do? I never fight Gulpits. I
Oh
wouldn't
no,
know.
yeah, the trick is to get 3 pebbles, and then replace the items leading up to the Crystal Palace with them.
Yeah. I normally have a full inventory, just in case, so I don't have the luxury of picking up those things. I mean, when I did my even turns, I just carried, like, my entire inventory was full of Thunderbolts and Thunder Rages for the 6 forced fights, so the 3 Chomps and the 3 Pokies. So it's just like, in any game, I don't really have the luxury of having an empty inventory. Because most of the things that I do in Super Paper Mario are challenge related and not really for casual play, so.
Flipside was not nice to me in my Gauntlet of 200 when I went in with no items.
Dude, I was being really stupid, and I was on like 480.
One of the best items to take into either of those pits, NA, is the emergency ration.
I don't
It's
have
not really
the
an
luxury
option before Chapter 2.
Yeah, I don't have the luxury of doing that. But in my flop side pit, I do have I have the option to do so. And funny enough, I made 9. I made actually 18 of them, 9 for each run, and I had a lovely chocolate as my go-to get me out of here free floor item. Just because I think there's 1 or 2 floors that I always hated and I could never do as a child, so I carried it just in case.
Well, we're leaving that there. So, Dark, Mario is asking me about getting that extra charge badge finally, and I was actually, since it was brought up in one of our previous streams, I was thinking, you know, maybe one of these days I should get an Arduino set up that's just plays that was near door, so I could set it up in a loop to just play the section in the Twilight Woods until I get a charge badge.
I like how that first strike just failed.
Yeah, this is a
What
great
other
setup.
game? Here's where Starbeam would be nice.
Yeah, but no, not yet. I died to a Blast Boxer because I don't remember how much damage they did, and I used a healing item right before then. There was a long last shake, and I flipped back into 2D, and I was trying to do a trick, and then I died, and I got really sad, and then I had to restart it. But honestly, as a 2-1 pit, you don't really lose much if you die, so I don't really care. Plus, it's just kind of fun, and it wastes my time, effectively. Because normally it takes me like 30 minutes to get through the first 50 floors. Give or take, maybe 40. I don't time myself. Somewhere around there.
Let's go one more turn, actually. Hit a refresh, do one more charge, and then take them out next turn.
Sadly, my 3rd flower saver will never be a reality.
Well, just do what I want to do. Get an Arduino ready, go through the Twilight Forest, have some input of buttons that guarantees you'll beat the enemies and collect anything they might possibly drop. Let it run for a day, and then take a look.
Oh my god. Or you can just stack as many item hogs as you can get.
I'm sure that'd be part of the strategy.
It's
Oh yeah.
well, at that point, you're already doing more hunting for the item hogs than you would do for the charge.
Wait, why do you need charge anyways?
Oh, sweet! I just got a repel gel. I didn't know that even dropped.
From what?
From the Boo.
I was about to say something idiotic like, well, they don't drop them in the original game, and I'm like, oh wait.
It's like, wait a second, what enemy would drop those things? Aw, that's ridiculous. They dropped a repel gel. There's also one in Chapter 7 by the tree in the entrance to, what is it called? It's not Crystal Palace, but it's like the starting way to Crystal Palace. Like where all the snowmen are, there's a tree in the corner on the top right, and you can go behind it and there's a repel gel there. There's also a letter that you can hit from one of the trees that you can kind of see. If you didn't know.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that cadence change you're talking about. Like, oh yeah, that one definitely It's probably depending. It's probably luck based, but that one definitely did jitter a little bit before it attacked. If you get unlucky and that doesn't happen, then it's definitely not reactable based on the animation alone.
Ah, that sucks.
A small blip? Huh.
Yeah, like sometimes the animation will stutter a little bit. Like that one didn't, as far as I could tell.
You know, Yankee Gal, I don't think I've ever actually seen Frozen. So I know it's a Disney movie, and that's about it. Is there a hidden item in here? No, okay. But yay, repel gel! I'm about to say, I think that's normally in vanilla Paper Mario, you could only get those either, you know, the couple areas where they exist in the game or from the little oinks place. So just to get one from a drop is pretty cool.
Outside of the little oinks, I believe there's only 5 repelled.
Yeah, there's 5, I believe, of both of those ultras and jammin jellies. There's only 5 apiece, unless you use little oinks.
And I've already thrown away a jammin jelly thinking it would just reappear, you know, so.
Jammin jellies are actually a rare drop from Amazy Daisies as well, but it's like very, very rare.
You said it was a 1 out of 250, and I felt pretty lucky there. It was like, wait a second, I've never gotten the jammin jellies from this thing before. Also, remember at the super block, after you go through the pipe, you can go all the way left.
Oh, wait, Miles, before you leave this after sleeping, pause inside.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Anything special about pausing that I should know about, or?
Look at the toad.
I'm looking
He's
at the
apparently more acclimated to the weather.
Oh, and it doesn't persist across the pauses. Wow, okay. Wow, that's something. Learn something new every day. Thank you, JD Easter.
Wow.
Man, you're throwing away half of the potential of a deluxe feast there.
Oh, can't I get more potatoes? No problem, though.
I mean, yeah, you can always just sleep more.
I can sleep more. Yes, exactly.
Do they sell them in the shop? I think they changed what's in this shop.
Yeah, what is in the shop? I'm kind of curious.
Let's go find out then. The shop has. Oh my gosh, we have stone caps. Finally, they're 40 coins.
Ooh.
Shooting
that's
stars
like
and cheaper life shrooms. How about that?
They're
They were
caps
30
are
in the
30.
original.
Yeah, they were 30 in the original, but like 10 extra coins, like, what are you gonna use those 10 coins on? I mean, you can just get infinite coins. It's like, eh. Are there gold bars in 64? Because I don't remember there being there. Them being there, sorry.
There are. They're called Jelly Ultras. No, yeah.
Oh.
I don't think that. No, there aren't any gold bars or any other just purely sellable item like that.
Yeah, but that's like the closest thing to store your cash. With a bit of RNG, yeah? That'd work. Is it bad that I never ever bothered to use Jammin' Jellies or Ultras? Never bothered to use them, even when I casually played before I joined all these Discords for Challenger.
Yeah, they're useful, ergo worthless, because I never use them.
Yeah, in my eyes, like, yeah, if I had to say that one that I use more, it's obviously Jammin' Jellies, because I always go danger mode.
Yeah, Dark Mario, Flower Savers and Flower Fanatic do stack, so yes, you could get a -4 if you put all 3 on.
Ooh. Sounds really nice. You could get like...
That takes so much BP though, holy shit.
Yeah, it takes about half your BP at this point. But that's essentially exchanging half your BP for double the FP.
60% of your BP.
No, it's 14 in this game. 6, 4, and 4.
Yeah, they did make a small reduction with the flower saver, luckily. Let's think about it. How nice does
I
like
could have
having...
sworn I saw that Flower Saver costs 6 BP.
It doesn't in promo.
Flower Fanatic costs 6.
They reduced it in promo. It's 4. It's like TTYD. I assure you.
He's Simon. He's rhyming.
Oh, Simon, he's rhyming. I had no clue. So
Did you save state?
no, we'll
Rip.
Hey, how does Junior Troopa? I wonder if that's changed.
We'll see.
boy.
the next Junior Troopa. We're gonna find out. We'll do it.
Also, remember to get the attack effects badge. If you remember how to get it, get the I think it's on the same screen
He
that you.
appears to be doing it right now.
Got it. Attack FXE.
It's the Yoshi badge.
It's the Yoshi one? Jeez, I totally... I never remember my attack FXs, so... We'll put it
Yeah,
on.
Attack effects.
I remember
use the
that
Yoshi
it
one.
is Yoshi badge specifically.
The
The only
best
one-
is clearly Attack FX F. The one that's only unused.
Hey, no, they should make a attack effects free super guard in TTYD. I would if I had a file of Cappy saying the breath is free, I would totally do that and just give it to Zeph and get him to make a attack effects badge of that. That'd be awesome.
No, time for the murder mystery.
Oh yeah, you can do the Bumpty pause glitch. I love doing that because then when the normal Bumpty or whatever the dude's name is, he
Oh
normally
right,
has
doesn't
correct
that work
animation.
with the?
It looks it looks really funny. He's like blushing and his hands are freaking out and it looks pretty funny. Like when you enter the room with Pennington, I think is what the dude's name is. You pause immediately and unpause right before you walk into the cutscene, or right when you walk into the room where the Mayor Penguin is.
Pennington is TTYD.
Oh my god! Why do I know more about TTYD than I do than my main game that I play? It's not healthy.
I don't know. But the penguin here is Herringway.
Herringway, okay, man. Oh man. Yeah, but if you pause, right, well, this is the Bumpty pause glitch. I think you've probably seen it on Strider's channel. Just pause right when you walk in the door with him, and it'll turn him to a normal penguin. And he has improper animations, and he goes invisible sometimes. It looks kind of funny. I think you could use the repel gels that he's using, though, to be honest.
Oh, one of my favorite moments, it was from the Strider X video where he made the haunted save cartridge. One of them is stuck here.
Oh yeah, where he has the
I
Goomba
remember
Village,
that.
where
That was like
Mario-
creating the evil cartridge, right?
Mm-hmm, yes.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I think my favorite is still the one that's just stuck in the Bowser cutscene.
Yeah.
You know how there's the... I think it's when you go back to Chapter 5 and you re-trigger the volcano scene? You know how when you can remove an item from the section and when on your way to Crystal Palace? If you take out one of those and you do the glitch, you're basically stuck in Chapter 7 and you can't get out because of the block that's lower down and you can't get out of it unless you have, for whatever reason, a moon jump code. Which, with an unmodded... you can't really... I mean, you're giving away a
No
card
Game
for-
Shark.
Yeah.
No
Miles,
Game
were you
Shark.
Were you trying the Susie glitch there?
Yes. Yes.
This man.
Are these spoilers about things we've already done in the video that you're trying to avoid? Or spoilers are about things yet to come? Because if yet to come, the smart thing to do would be stop watching.
I think Mario Kart Expert is talking about the Chapter 6 stuff.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, Huff and Puff is interesting. In the interest of not saying spoilers, I will just say he is interesting, and yeah, I'll watch the YouTube upload when it comes up.
Oh man. Like, what was your well, what was your strat for the boss?
You'll have to watch the video.
Okay. Oh my god. I'll watch it after you. Whatever.
Those penguins just blocking the Star Beast battle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, Dark Mario was
Yeah.
like, "Don't forget, you're gonna use the Ultra Hammer." He sounded like he was really angry that I used the Ultra Jump to get that star piece.
Yeah, you can use the
only
Ultra
like
Hammer
one
to
of those
flip
movements.
panels. You can use Ultra Hammer to flip panels now. It's awesome. Speaking of hammering things, I think it was in the last chapter of I know it was in not chapter 5, but like when you got the 5th paint star in Color Splash. One of the toads that's like staying on the unfurl block, if you try to hammer it, he's just, wait, stop. He's like, I know you want to hammer this block. It looks kind of funny. You have to go where the Thwomp, but I'm actually not going to say anything, because I don't know if any people in here have played Color Splash or have played through it fully.
I played through the first level and I'm like, I don't want to play Sticker Star again, and I gave up.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you.
I have only seen. Well, I actually played Sticker Star, and I can agree. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I beat Color Splash. I could not get myself to play more than a few hours of Sticker Star.
I watched Nakatalili's LP of that.
Of Sticker Star or Color Splash?
Color Splash.
I should watch him play that. He's a chill commentator for games like that. Like I watched a fair bit of his
and
Sticker Star.
His co-commentator Ogre was there, I believe.
Yeah.
Ogre's just that awesome guy.
Like his Kirby 64 playthrough is one of my favorite, just like background music chills.
Oh, you should have done the
play.
Bunkie pause glitch. That would have been funny.
Oh, was there a glitch there? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so when you walk into the room, after you get the key and everything with the other penguin, because I don't remember the dude's name by now, it'll turn him into a normal penguin, and when he does this like happy animation, it kind of freaks out because a normal penguin isn't supposed to have those animations, and it goes invisible, and it looks kind of funny. Kind of looks like he's having a seizure almost, but it's okay. I normally do that just because I like laughing at it, but You're actually gonna sushi glitch your way through chapter 7.
Sure.
Oh my god.
We're gonna try to kill
it's
Cooper.
time.
Alright, man. No, don't kill Cooper. Use the not lag delay, but the delay from Merly's double coin spell. Run all the way over to Cooper, talk to him, and then he dies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to do the sushi glitch, go to the white club of choice, and I think you have to hit the super block and manipulate a few other things in the game's data files, and then you can do it, but it's too much work.
Alright, let's see how much damage this does.
HP is unchanged.
That did 8 guarded, so maybe I should do some luck with some Cloud 9. Let's go with the water block though.
Was his power 8 to begin with? Like in the original game? I think it was. For this fight?
Yeah, his original attack is 8 in vanilla.
Yeah, so it's still 8, because he's got 2 damage dodges and a defend plus.
Mm-hmm.
How far do you plan to go into Chapter 7 for this
Actually, I
stream?
think Junior Trooper's attack was reduced by 1, because if it was the case they had 8 attack originally, he would have been doing... Yeah, see, he did 12 there.
Well,
So
yeah,
it should've
water
done
block and
14 there,
defend
but-
plus.
Oh, right.
How far do you intend to go into Chapter 7 on this stream?
Monstar? I'm about to say getting Lucky Day would actually be a good endpoint because I want Lucky Day.
Lucky Day is awesome. Well, I mean, like, Close Call is like Lucky Day, but better.
It kinda is.
But, I mean, because,
Okay.
because it's
But in the
promo, you don't
absence
get-
of being able to stack it, Lucky Day is not the worst.
Yeah. Pretty Lucky is decent for the 2 BP that it costs in promo. It's not bad.
Is
oh,
it
he
2?
can make
I
himself
thought it was still
invisible.
3.
Oh,
It should
okay.
be, it should be 2.
I thought he would
It
do
should
that.
be 2.
I think it's still 3.
It might be. I know that damage dodge is 2 now, so I believe that Pretty Lucky is 2 as well, but don't take my word on it. I haven't played Pro Mode before. I believe it is, though. I think I saw a video, and they went through their badges, and I think I saw Pretty Lucky with 2, but if you don't want to buy it, then you can just check Merlot, and he'll say how much BP it costs. I have to take a shower, so that's why I bothered asking, so I'll be back soon. Sometime, I don't know. Well, if I don't make it in time, I'll at least be able to see how what your strat was for Huff and Puff.
How long do you stay invisible, Junior Dream? Ugh.
The rest of the fight. You have to sequence break to chapter 8 to beat him.
Oh, there's no moves that can like hit no matter what. There's no like Earth Tremor in this game. Because Earth Tremor can, for whatever reason, hit invisible enemies.
Yeah, all the star powers can. That surprised me.
Wait, really? Every single one?
Yeah.
Like, Supernova does, Art Attack does.
Yeah, and Showstopper as well.
Oh,
And
yeah,
Clock Out, I
Showstopper-
think, possibly.
Showstopper is like a status. Technically,
Yeah, but it still hits them. It wouldn't normally.
yeah, I guess that's a fair point. But now that I think about it, my statement made no sense there, so yeah. I really do wonder if Monstars changed. Like, he has like 50 HP and like 5 attack power, and it's actually kind of difficult. Actually, 5 attack power isn't that bad. I mean, with like 2 damage dodges and guarding, you'll just negate all of it, so like, something interesting with Monster would be kind of cool.
He's still invisible. What the fudge? Do I just need to kill him before he does this move and I'm now screwed?
I forget how many turns it lasted for me. It ended eventually, but it's like ludicrously long. And there's no turn counters on enemy things. So you can't actually know.
You have both your power pluses and Aura Method equipped, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he definitely has 0 defense in this fight.
Can I
there
kill
we go,
him?
finally.
He finally became vulnerable, but if I don't guard this next attack, I actually might burn my life stream here. 7 damage. Do I have any partner that could do 7 damage? I actually don't know how much damage he has. Shoot. I don't think I do. I'm just gonna go blow him up then.
I mean, you could out of sight
I could out of sight. Yeah, okay.
on top of your 3 existing statuses.
I guarded. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
It's not like going back one screen to buy a life room is that huge a burden anyway, especially since you need to heal anyway.
At least he didn't call in reinforcements. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for the reinforcements.
Just clones himself and they both become invisible.
Jeez.
That'd
I'm
be
so glad there's not a Lee super boss.
Oh, jeez. Good point. Yeah, there is no Lee super boss. Oh, man. Alright, well, let's go heal. Let's see how badly I, like, get destroyed by Gulpits and the Frost Piranhas. And then let's go check out Monstar. And then I think we'll conclude the stream with the ultimate backtracking experience of getting the Lucky Day badge. So yeah, Junior Trooper 5, he makes himself invisible and you just are kind of like standing there. It'd be a good battle to bring Jump Charge or Super Jump Charge into. Just wait for him to become visible again and then smack him. Alright. There we go. We used a hammer to get that star piece. There's a letter in here if I remember right.
Oh gosh, I completely forgot about that letter.
Is that another repel gel back there? Do I have the room for it before I try to pick it up? No, I don't. Okay. Some people were wondering what the stone cap did, and you wanna know what? Since there are a lot of these enemies are groups of 4 and like all of them are in there, let's go find out. Yeah, group of 4, okay, stone cap. Let's see how well this works.
I think there's a hidden item block in this room, like right before Monstar. I forget what it is. There's also a letter.
I'd say fire shell them after you get the towels done.
Ah, I do have fire shell done, yeah. That'd be a good idea. Stone cap lasts 1 turn now, by the way.
Yep. Pretty garbage.
Ugh, that's so bad.
Oh, geez, the Gulpits are still alive. Oh, geez, how much HP do these guys have now?
12 in vanilla.
Okay.
At least you can tattle them.
Yeah, let's find that out right now. Goombario. I like how Goombario's suggestion is get rid of that. Wow, they have 1 HP left. Get rid of the rocks. So, Quake Hammer does not get rid of rocks.
Oh, right, they only do 1 damage otherwise.
There we go. At least we got our tattles in. So, all right. Well, before we fight you, I want to see Pro Mode Monstar, and I want to see if I get destroyed. I kind of almost hope I do get destroyed, but let's find out. Whoa, come back, or I'll eat you. Evening, Cappy. Monstar is next, so if you don't want spoilers on Monstar, you may want to get out. I don't even know what it is. It looks really terrifying. It must be really powerful.
Proceeds to show his HP exactly.
Here we go. I'm disappointed, Pro Mode.
So he still has 1 damage, which means, yeah.
I was hoping for better. Clover, if you're watching.
I was too.
Even myself. We had built up anticipation for what Monstar could possibly be in Paper Mario Pro Mode, but then we found out Monstar is unfortunately unchanged and disappointing.
Monstar sucked.
So, but yeah, what we'll do is we will advance the plot. We'll go pick up Lucky Day because I love that badge, even if I don't put it on. I must get it, and then we'll call it a stream, which means we're going to be going all over the Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh, have you not gotten the next to last letter yet?
I kind of canceled the letter quest right around when I was supposed to go to the Yoshi, and I think I have the Yoshi letter right now.
Well,
So,
we
yeah.
can discuss Nintendo Directs and other stuff on the way.
Oh, geez, I haven't even actually looked at it, but I know some people in my Discord are like, oh my gosh, cool things. Apparently there was some, like, more news about Mario Odyssey, and there's also, like, some Xenoblade game that they showed off for way too long in the Direct.
Yeah, I thought it was just very long and tedious, but I was watching it in Nintendo New York, so I couldn't hear it over the crowd. Watching the whole thing later afterwards, I'm like, wow, this is even more long and tedious than I thought it was.
Yeah, you're right, Nick. I should do that.
Yeah, the new announcements were pretty sparse.
Okay.
For 45 minutes, I was kind of disappointed in that regard. But the games that were going to be good were good, so...
Alright.
I love that pretty much your entire item inventory is things made with cake mix.
I love cooking. I can heal FP. Oh yeah, that was another thing myself. Mario like is shown without his shirt, and everybody's like, "Ah, Mario nipples, yay!" How good is this fire flower exactly? Well, first fire shell.
I love that there's a Quizmo question that actually, like... Oh, wait, I don't know if that's come up yet, so I won't spoil it. But there's one related to cake mix.
Okay, okay. Oh,
It
plus
is a good
2 damage.
question that I actually knew the answer to offhand.
Culprit still hurt like hell, good to know. And it's something that was brought up to me as well, how Doom 26 is going to be on the Switch, which, cool. That's actually a game I still should pick up on Steam and play through. I've been told it is really good, and from what I've seen, it is really good.
I watched Jimpedia's Let's Play of it, and it was definitely good.
Hmm. Just gonna pass by Juno Troopa, you know, small child frozen in the middle of Shiver, outside of Shiver City. You know, no one gives a crap. All right, so we are going to go deliver letters, and I suppose we also might as well get the other item. We got the we got the scarf, and we need to get the bucket. I have a bunch of letters to drop off here, and one actually to Mayor Penguin himself, so we can take care of both birds with one stone. You know, because penguins are also birds, but unching. Clearly that joke went over everyone's head. Are you moving to a new apartment, Yankee Gal? Okay, have a good night, Wiimote. Is this unfortunately you didn't want to move into a new apartment? Or is this a I'm looking forward to move to a new apartment? Because in my case, my commute's gonna like go way, 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 way down. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to move. Alright, so the next letter, if I remember right, is to one of the Yoshi kids. If I look at my key items here, a red Yoshi kid. So let's go take care of that. Oh, that's a terrible reason, Yankee Gal. Ugh. Being forced to move. I mean, to be fair, I'm technically forced to move because the reason we're moving to a new apartment is because I'm going to be moving in with my girlfriend, and she has a cat, and my current apartment doesn't allow pets. So.
Well then.
That does mean that, yeah, future streams I might have a kitty, so.
It wouldn't be the first time I've seen people with cats bugging them. Like, I know for a fact that Sugar Conway has had his cat Kirby do more than one recording.
Mm-hmm. Since I watch Proton John a lot, he has a bagel always interrupt him. So, that'll be the situation I'll be in. What in the world was that letter to again? Dainty and Toad Town, okay.
Yeah, the little toad in the southern part by the train station.
Thank you.
While you're down here, you should spin the little oink thing once, just to see what you get.
Okay. I have coins, so... Here we go, Frosty, Starborn Valley. This is the one that locks you off of getting Lucky Day any sooner than when I'm about to get it, so... Alright, we can do Little Oinks once. Oh, this Toad has to explain what Little Oinks. He loves Little Oinks, so... You have a pet rabbit, Yankee Gal. That's, not normally what you would associate to be a pet, but I've heard that rabbits do actually make good pets if you train them right. Alright, I got a, I guess what I would call a really dark yellowish, and that's a gold oink oink. I forgot what gold oink oinks do. Is that the ones that I want to get the rare items?
Gold gives ultrish rooms, I think?
Hmm.
So that was not a bad pull. Granted, you need like 10 more to actually get it.
Remind me how the items in the little oink oink farms work, because I remember you have to like fill the pen and then you have to do something.
Yeah, you have to fill the pen with 10 little oinks, and then when you get the 11th one, the first one you hatch actually lays and drops its item, and what item they drop is dependent on their coloration or pattern.
Yeah, and then you have to enter the pen to get the item, but then they all run away.
I think
Yeah.
there's some like pixel perfect way you can get in there without doing it, but it's like probably not worth it.
I don't even have room in my inventory for items. Thankfully, you can leave the little oink oink pen alone, so...
Ooh, that was a shiny gold one I saw. I believe that is the one that... I think that's the one that either drops the jam and jelly or the ultra shroom.
Yeah, gold is ultrish room, silver is jam and jelly, but interestingly enough, in the Japanese game, it was a jelly shroom, which is worthless for actually finishing out your recipes, which is unfortunate, because you need 4 of them for recipes. Like, if you actually care about finishing that.
Actually, let's hold on to that. Let's just sell the fire flower. There we go. Now we have room in the inventory. Yeah, let's do these
yeah.
little oinks since we're here.
We've already hit 10 p.m., jeez.
Mm-hmm. Time flies by fast when you're doing Paper Mario Pro mode.
Flies by faster when you're in Eastern time. I mean, not really, but it flies by earlier.
Time zone jokes.
Yay! Need to get 2 more hours in your day? Just go fly west.
I'm either going to focus on other videos after this is done, or I'm going to get back to my Nuzlocke, one or the other.
Alright, good luck on that.
EDT, man. EST is not a thing. Not this time of year, at least. I forget what pattern gives you the repel gels. It's not the pure black one, is it?
I think it's actually the one with the question marks on them.
Oh yeah, that does sound right. The black one may be dried shrooms.
Hmm. It doesn't help that there's slow down here. This is such a slow process. The game definitely... You want more Ultra Shrooms or Jam and Jellies or Repel Gels? Well, have fun.
Oh, my bad. I had it the other way around. The gold ones drop jelly shrooms in the Japanese version. So there's no way to get ultra shrooms infinitely, which is arguably worse, but not really, because you only need 3 of them for recipes, and it's pretty easy to make items that are 40 and 40. In fact, it's easier, because in that game, a mushroom and a Koopa leaf gives you a life shroom. Whereas you have to take an extra step to make a life shroom in the international version.
About to say, have I filled this darn pen yet? Ugh, this is so slow.
Oh, so what item are you farming from the Whittle Link since I just got out of the shower?
I was just checking it out because I could check it out, and I guess I'm going to be getting an Ultra Shroom from it.
Oh, not bad, not bad. You could do the lackluster clip and just get a bunch of free items. Yeah, do that frame perfect. I think it's like a frame perfect or pixel perfect input. I don't know.
I'd have to map the speed up button somewhere, Nick. I'm not sure what it's currently mapped to. Is tab the default speed up? No, space? No. I'm afraid to press any other buttons than tab and space right now.
See, I don't understand how, but when I play Paper Mario 64 on Bizhawk with my specific setup of like this random iBuffalo controller and Joy to key, for some reason when I hold down the start button on the controller, it not only hits start, but it also speeds up the game. Even though that doesn't normally happen when you hit the start like key on the keyboard. For what I have it mapped to. So I have no idea why that works.
I just remembered the letter is actually to Merlot, so I needed to go upstairs.
Hi. So, just wanted to say, loving the stream. Also, I'm new to Paper Mario. What
Evening.
is this game actually about?
So myself, the game came out 2000? I'm trying to remember what month it was in 2000, but
I
2000.
think it was early 2001. Like February or something. Not that I would know firsthand.
Yeah, most of my knowledge is TTYD, or I've seen a little bit of this game played back when a different streamer was streaming it, but he didn't go all the way through, so.
And I plan on beating the whole game. Might take me a little bit streaming once a week, but I'll get there.
Cool, well, I'm glad to see somebody picking it back up, so.
Yeah,
No problem.
Just sit back, enjoy the show, grab some popcorn.
Alright, so there's the letter to Frosty. Where's Mitty in Toad Town again?
And
She's
she
the
is
one-
Yeah, she's the one that you give all the seeds to in Chapter 6.
Yeah.
Ah, thank you for the heads up. People who know their Paper Mario better than me.
This will also become relevant at a later time. I think Mario Wiki said February for US.
Okay.
October may be like European, but it was August 2000 for Japan.
Thank you, people who can look up stuff on a wiki. All I remember is it came out the year 2000, so it was one of the games in the later end of the N64's life cycle, but it was definitely well before GameCube in 2001.
I think Paper Mario and Mario Party were like definitely the last games for the N64.
That makes sense.
It's a shame because Mario Party 3 is so hard to find. I don't own it just because it's so expensive.
I still have my copy.
Yeah, I didn't have a 64 until like 2007 or something like that. This was the first game I got for it, actually.
I actually have a pretty absurd record on one of the dual minigames, the Bowser Toss.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that one was always fun.
Yeah, my record is 95.10 yards.
Did you actually get the Lucky Day badge? Oh no, you still have to. Yeah.
I'm working for it. That's how we're gonna end the stream. We're gonna pick up Lucky Day. We'll put both fists in the air, and then we'll probably cry because we don't want to put it on because I like my current badge setup. Darn 30 badge point limit. Should have played Luigi's Challenge.
Get missed by 20% of attacks, or literally save 2 FP on every attack. I mean, I know what I would pick in that trade-off.
Alright, let's not get smacked by anybody, that'd be nice.
Also, that big tree in the upper right corner on the snowman screen, if you hit it enough, I think there's a repel gel in it. I'm not sure. It could be a different tree, I'm not certain.
No, he got the letter that was in a tree like that, and then he got the repel gel, or at least mentioned the repel gel. I don't think he actually got it.
Yeah, I'm leaving that behind because my item inventory is full.
That's right.
Oh, you were not the toad to talk to. Shoot, I think it's one of the ninjas I
It's
need
the
to talk
green
to.
ones. No, it's one of the green toads. In fact, it's the bottom right green toad.
Okay.
Huh, I
Oh.
wonder if he also changes into normal clothes if we pause in his house. Yep, this one does too.
Mm-hmm.
Is the green one? Probably
There we go.
not.
Yeah, it's the green one. Back to Goompapa! You know, just the idea that Goompapa has been holding on to the Lucky Day badge the entire game, it slightly irritates me. It makes me make the exact same face Goompapa makes when his fence gets destroyed.
Nobody say lucky day to me.
Nobody said Lucky Day to me.
But yeah, I think that particular line from Goompapa is probably his best line in the game. I just fixed that gate. Nobody say gate to me.
There we go. Thank goodness for the blue house there. That makes our travels a lot easier. Although I'm going right back in the Toad Town tunnels anyway, but still, this way's faster. Alright, Goomba Village should be the first pipe, if I remember the pipes right. And here we go. And the answer is going to be pretty complicated, but I think I'll understand. And BAM! Lucky Day! Let's see what Pro Mode Lucky Day costs. Pro Mode Lucky Day... where are you? Pro Mode Lucky Day is 6 BP. Alright.
Well, alright then.
So
That's
nothing's
1 BP
7
down.
anymore.
No
That's
7
1
anymore.
BP down from the original cost.
And yeah, Pretty Lucky is 3. And
Okay.
for some reason, Lucky Stars sorts in between them. Why?
Wait, did I not notice that?
Because it's a luck badge.
But why?
Oh, jeez, wow. Okay, so you have Pretty Lucky, which is 10% evasion. We have Lucky Day, which is 20% evasion, and then just in between is Lucky Stars.
Which is better than both combined. And only 1 BP.
Oh, man. Alright, so yeah, we, is there any other letters I should deliver, or is that actually all the letters that I have to deliver?
Which is actually a pretty fitting description for Close Call as well.
Red jar. What is the red jar used for again? I forgot.
Oh,
It's
Koopa Koot
Koopa
favors.
It's the last Koopa Koot favor, in fact.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, next time we're gonna finish off Chapter 7. I think we'll try to do some backtracking and prepare ourselves for all the refights. I don't need to
I would
sleep.
actually recommend finishing up the Koopa Koot favors first.
Yeah.
So that you can get the rest of the star pieces.
Exactly. So I think next stream we'll try to finish up Chapter 7 and all the backtracking so that we can do a super boss battle stream, which I think will be awesome. So in the next 2 or 3 weeks, you can look forward to the super boss battle stream. So that's on the next episode after the next episode of Paper Mario for Pros, Paper Mario Pro Mode. Join us, will you? Depending on my schedule and when I'm moving stuff and whatnot, a stream might be Tuesday. I should probably do a better job announcing ahead of the time on my Twitter and Facebook, admittedly. Oh, man. I don't know how to do social media. In any case, thanks everybody for joining. So, yeah, next time, Chapter 7. This has been Miles Luigi.
This has been Orin Noncario.
And JReaster64.
We'll see you around.
See ya.
Also, BSJM3, I am so sorry you're catching the dead end of this stream.
I'm so sorry. To YouTube we go.